How is everybody doing? This is Justin Simpers with another edition of How to Make More Money. Look, I want to touch base with you guys today on embracing change in your life. And I'm going to share an experience with me that happened to me, and it's just, one of the experiences that kind of led me, to where I am today. And I will tell you that, a lot of those negative experiences have, chiseled the iron and put me in the fire to mold me to who I am. And without embracing that, I'm not really going to go too far. But put me in, coach. I am ready to play, right? So I'm talking to you guys about my little baseball aspirations. When I was a kid, I was okay, right? I wasn't a horrible player. My dad was, going to go into the Pirates. He got drafted into Vietnam, and that was it, right? So, but he was a really good baseball player. He could throw a curveball that would pretty much get everybody anytime, right? My cousin, who's my age, was an extremely good baseball player, and he went on to play college, and, he was really good. But when we were kids, we all, like our parents, my cousin's dad, my dad, they coached our teams. We had really good teams. They coached the all-star teams most years, I think with the exception of one. But, our Little League actually after Northridge Little League went to the Little League World Series and was in the final game. I think they won. I honestly am drawing, So anyway, they were surrounded by, we were surrounded by great baseball players. I was not that great when I was a kid. I was okay. I tried hard. I was not fast. I was, overweight. And anyway, so I go to high school and I have I'm working hard still, but I have like a growth spurt. And, I am all of a sudden, probably went from 5'7" to 6 feet into my 10th grade year. And, I was practicing and working hard and I went from JV 9th grade and 10th grade. I was playing varsity, right? And I was batting fourth and I was starting first base. And it was really good, right, for me. And I was playing really well. In fact, my first home run in high school, I hit it off Russell Ortiz. Yes, the Russell Ortiz, pitcher for the major leagues, and that was kind of one of those fun facts. And Brad Fulmer, World Series champ with the Angels, was on that team with Montclair Prep as well, right? So they were surrounded by players, right? And so I wanted to be the guy. Well, I was sitting down one night on my knees. It was actually the night before the scouts were coming out to watch us play. And, my coach told me it was for me. It was USC scouts, but who knows, right? But I'm on my knees. I go to get up, and my knee pops out of my knee just totally is sideways. And it was so much pain. And I was freaking out. And I was, like, yanking on my leg, pushing it, and I was ripping the cartilage more and more. Anyway, that ended it for me, pretty much. I ripped out so much cartilage, they took out 80%. I never really, got back into baseball. I played football, again, because I was angry. I never really stopped playing football, but got more into that. But I was out for sports for about a year. And, that was my whole 11th grade year. I was done. But anyway, there was a big life change, As I explained in my video before, in regards to, my dad and him breaking his back, that was a big, big life change, And it set me back. Like, I literally, it took me decades to figure out, how to embrace that change, how to adapt to that type of change. And a real life, in my eyes, it was a disaster. Like, I thought, okay, this is how I'm going to go to college. This is how I'm going to make my way. Maybe I go play pro. But no, it didn't work. It did not work. So, I'm just sharing that story with you guys because stuff's going to happen. And the quicker, better, faster way to move forward is to humble yourself, drop the ego, accept the change, figure out what you need to do to move forward, learn and grow, and then you're off to the races. But anyway, thank you guys for letting me chat in your ear for 5 minutes, and reach out to me if you guys have any questions, and thank you so much.